This is a short conversation about ketchup and barbecue sauce. So, in the context of trying to lose body fat as effortlessly, or let me step back, as enjoyably and as peacefully as possible, the biggest thing that is going to make a big difference, or the biggest thing that's going to make a difference, is going to be your calorie balance. Meaning, are you using more calories each day than you are consuming? And so, obviously, we know if you've been following me for long enough, or you kind of have an idea, is we need to make sure that we're hitting our calorie targets in an enjoyable, convenient way, because otherwise, you're not going to stick with it. So that's Pumbaa over there. But you're not going to stick with it. So one of the most important things is we know, okay, we're going to track as precisely as possible, and we try to move everything into quadrant 1 of the food enjoyment matrix, which means high enjoyment, low calorie density, which makes fat loss automatic because you're inherently eating things that you like that are also low calories. And we can put a lot of stuff into quadrant 1. We can move pretty much anything into quadrant 1 if we have a few basic cooking skills. But again, this is about ketchup and barbecue sauce. One of my keystone foods, right? Keystone foods are high in protein, they're quadrant 1, and they are convenient and easy to track, okay? That's a keystone food. When you have 3 or 4 keystone foods, fat loss becomes automatic, all right? One of my keystone foods is just grilling up a nice piece of chicken. If you have the skill, the chicken by itself tastes amazing. If you know how to cook a steak, the steak by itself tastes amazing. You can just eat it right off the cutting board, right? That's what I call the cutting board sessions. But sometimes I like to throw down a little bit of ketchup, throw down some barbecue sauce, saute some onions, throw that on there, maybe put some low-fat cheese, whatever. The question came up, oh, how do you track barbecue sauce or ketchup? And I got to thinking, like, I have never tracked my ketchup. Like, I know what it is and how many calories it is. But my point was, nobody ever got fat because they ate too much ketchup or too much barbecue sauce, right? You're not going to eat a half of a container of ketchup or barbecue sauce, at most. And by the way, and these sweeter condiments like barbecue sauce, ketchup, they don't have any fat in them. So it's just straight carbs, and it's not a lot. Like I think 2 tablespoons or 1 serving is like 30 grams or 30 calories. How many servings are you eating, right? And so, anyways, my point is, you don't need to worry about things that are such low calorie like that, and that you can't. It's not like you're drinking the thing of barbecue sauce. Whereas, things that you need to worry about are things that you consume in a large quantity and are very calorie dense. Those things you got to worry about. So, oils and fats and butters are the things where the calorie density is really high. Remember, 1 gram of fat is 9 calories versus a gram of carbs or protein is only 4. So anyways, the thing is, you don't consume a ton of ketchup. Like, you just don't. It's something to enhance the flavor of whatever you're eating. So by the nature of it, you're gonna have a few tablespoons, right? Or maybe a few more, like I do. But where you're gonna get into trouble is things that you're gonna consume a lot of and are very calorie dense. French fries that you don't make by yourself, because you can make your own and move it into quadrant 1. Chips, pizzas, sodas, alcohol. These are very calorie dense things, and you are going to eat a lot of them, or you can eat a lot of them. Normally, people do eat a lot of them. So anyways, we're going to wrap this up. I would not worry about ketchups and barbecue sauce. I would recommend you track them just so you start to see, like, oh, this is how many calories this is. So I would track it for a week, but then, like I said, it's the same thing about nobody ever got fat. People go like, oh, well, fruit has sugar in it. Well, nobody got fat from eating too many apples, right? Like put the attention on the things that are very calorie dense and that are actually a roadblock or a problem, right? Same thing goes with this, right? Nobody has gained weight because they ate too much ketchup. It's the stuff that they put the ketchup on that's the trouble, and sauces that are like rich sauces like mayos, Japanese or Asian mayos, dressings, ranch dressings, a lot of different salad dressings. So still look at the label so you start to learn and familiarize yourself. But once you start to see those patterns, you're gonna know like, oh, what things have a lot of calories. Like for my ranch dress or my Caesar salad dressings, I never have them dump it in because you're gonna end up finding out that you just got like 400 or 500 calories of dressing versus I say, hey, Caesar salad dressing on the side, and then I can dip. I can get the flavors, but I can get a fraction of the calories. So, anyways, enjoy your ketchup. My name is Rambir, aka the Guafather, aka Mr. I Never Weigh My Ketchup.com. I'll see you in the next video.